They believe that we're gonna fail after 3 months. This is in our first store in South Beach. It's literally in an office building. I chose this location because I like challenge. I don't like simple things. And I believe that in hospitality, in food business, if you really have a different product, and you combine with the best customer service, good energy, you can make it everywhere. The people have to understand that if you never stop to believe,
you can do anything, right?
Anything.
That self-belief is so important.
Yeah, but
right?
never you have to stop it, you know?
Right.
It's very important. For me, when you come in, I don't see just dollar coming in.
Of course
I
not,
see
right.
somebody, they won't come in my house. And I want you have to feel the part of me.
Right.
You know, sometimes we have to lose $1 to make 1 cent. Money for our business has to be a consequence. I don't want to call it a job because it's not a job. This is a lifestyle.
Ultimately, our job is to be the best version of us. Like the best version that you can be, not comparing to other people. And so if you can be the best chef and the best business owner and the best entrepreneur that you can be, then that is supporting those around you. And then it influences them to be the best version of themselves.
So let me ask you, what do you think is our bigger competitor? People start to say different type of name. I say, no guys, everything is wrong. So who is the competitor? We don't have competitor, correct? This is also wrong. We have only one big competitor that we have to improve every day. What is? It's Mr. One.
Yep.
We have to work hard to improve ourselves. Because the day we believe that we are the best, then we're gonna start to fail.
Then you're going the opposite.
Yeah.
And there is no such thing as best, because I always believe that you can't win in business and you can't be the best at business, because there's always, first of all, there's always some out there coming for you. Then secondly, once you reach, say like where you think you're the best and the pinnacle, if you don't improve on that, then the only thing left is to go down. You can't go anywhere else if you think you've arrived. I call it thinking you've arrived. Like that's what I find a lot of people, that they think they've made it and they think they've arrived. And so then they start acting a different way. Their ego gets in the way and they're like, I'm the best to ever do it and all this stuff. And you forget what got you to the point of thinking you arrived. And like most of the time, it's what got you there that you gotta keep doing in order to maintain the success and keep the success and keep going. Sophia in the audience. I love audiences, so this actually makes me more comfortable, believe it or not. Like when it's one-on-one, it's a little intimidating sometimes. You're like just staring across from another man. So, all right, let me, I'm giving instructions right now to Adam, Sophia's dad, on my son, what flavor ice cream.
What about?
So Renato, I want you to tell everybody, first of all, like,
what about a Nutella pizza for your son? You can have it or no?
Oh yeah, he could have it. So, but we'll do it. I think right now he's got we're gonna do the ice cream and then.
Sure.
Yeah, and then we'll go into the Nutella. Well, I just have a big chocolate fest. But first and foremost, first of all, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having me here.
I already knew we were gonna hit it off because of your energy when you came in, and I'm a very energy person. And like you came in with enthusiasm and you were like, are we gonna do push-ups? And I love that. And then also I noticed your tattoos. I'm really into the small tattoos. I think they're very, very cool. Yeah. So what is that? What is it different words or what is it?
Yeah, so everything that I believe, example, of course, we have Mr. One. This is what I believe. I believe in simplicity.
Simplicity
happiness,
is one of my favorites.
Work hard, dream without goal. I just hear me. I have a lot of everything, and here I have my visa, the O1, the 2. I have my parents' birthday.
I love it. I love it.
I have a little bit of everything, and I have still keep going.
Yeah, that's awesome. It reminds me of our affirmations I put on our walls. So like, blessed, obsessed, consistency, commitment, like all that. and I'm a big word guy. So I think it's very important to speak life into ourselves and to like lean on words like happiness and simplicity and things like that. And I love simplicity because I feel like there's a lot of sophistication in simplicity. When you keep things simple and you're consistent with the simple things, then you can duplicate. And that's kind of like, I don't know if you've read It's My Pleasure, the Chick-fil-A book. Have you ever read it? You would love it. You would love it.
I ordered the book.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
I see your another of your interview. You talk about this book, and I buy it.
Awesome.
So I have to see it.
So tell me a little bit about, like, let's take it back to the start, and just tell me like how you started, the name. Like, give me a little origin story, you know what I mean?
I like always to apologize for my English.
Don't apologize.
So
it's authentic. It's very authentic.
And
so
it's 12 years I'm here in the United States.
Yes, sir.
But I'm a really guy focused in what I'm doing, and I push everything, all the rest back. And one of these is also improving my English. So 12 years here in the United States with the O1 visa.
Okay.
That this is we call Mr. 1 our pizzeria. The O1 visa.
So that's where the Mr. O1 came from. Is the O1 visa.
Correct. The O1 visa is something that the United States give to people with extraordinary ability from outside.
Okay.
This is something that I'm very proud and happy to have this visa. They mean that United States recognize that in the category of the pizza business, I'm different. So I don't say I'm the best. I'm different.
I love different. And
correct. And so we start, me and my business partner Umberto, this challenge, this adventure 10 years ago.
Okay.
Opened our first Mr. One. That time the name was Visa One.
Oh, the actual name of the store was Visa One.
Visa One for my visa.
Yeah.
And this is in our first store in Miami Beach.
Okay.
South Beach. And I don't know many of you already have the opportunity to visit, but it's literally in an office building. So you see where we are recording here?
Yeah.
The same way. You don't see on the street. You don't have a sign on the street. But I chose this location because I like challenge. I don't like simple things. And I believe that in hospitality, in food business, if you really have a different product and you combine with the best customer service, good energy, you can make it everywhere.
Right.
So,
and that applies to any business. Like,
any business.
You know, I think a lot of people.
Yeah. I talk about correct, but in my regarding about pizza, you know. We with my partner we accept this challenge against everybody. You know, I tell you, 9 of 10 they don't trust us. They believe that we're gonna fail after 3 months because we are really behind the Lincoln Road, and they always tell me, give me one reason why somebody has to come to you and not go to the Lincoln Road, and what you think you are, you know. And I still remember in one of the meetings that the board of this building have where we are in the office, and I go there with my partner to introduce myself, and one of these asked me why somebody has to come there, you know, you're gonna fail after 3 months. Think about it. My English was worse than now. And I say just because I believe in myself. Yeah. And I walk away. And this is where we are now. So very important is that people have to understand that if you never stop to believe, you can do anything, right? Anything. But that self-belief is so important. Yeah, but right? Never you have to stop it, you know? Right. It's very important. So after this first location, big success with 18 seats.
And what year was this?
2014.
2014 was
Yes.
your first location
In South
in an
Beach.
office building off of Lincoln Road.
Yes.
Okay.
No sign, no window. It's be inside. You know.
So you had to go inside the office building.
And we have only one person out of the door without signage, just standing there with the Mr. One hat, and people have to ask her, "This is Mr. One," and go. I saw now in Miami there are more hidden place.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But we was one of the first one.
And what was the strategy? Like, first of all, I love that. And I think it's like, it reminds me of back in the day when, so I got to Miami in 2001. And,
Wow.
and in 2001, you know, it was my younger days, my, you know, going out and partying days. And like all the best clubs had like no signs. You had to have like secret words to get in, and you had to almost like work your way in. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about influence. Like it was literally about like, if they wanted to let you in, like that was it. It was like if you didn't get in good with the door guys, then you were in trouble. And that kind of reminds me of that. Is like these secret hidden places.
I believe that I won't guess they really won't come there.
Yeah.
You know, today also with all this social media that 12 years ago was not so popular.
Right.
Was a little bit more difficult. But if you invest in the right, you know, agency or people, they're gonna bring you people in. Mm-hmm. But they don't mean they're gonna come back.
Right.
I believe more in the marketing word of mouth. I believe if you are working hard, you give 100% of yourself in the food, the customer service, in the smiling, in the energy, these people are gonna work out and you're gonna talk with other 10 people.
Right.
These other 10 people, you're gonna talk with other 100 people. And this is how we build our guests.
I love it.
And we try always to offer an experience to these people, not something just a meal. You know, because I believe that you can find good meal everywhere, but it's the combine of a little bit of everything.
So tell me a little bit about like why the experience is better than your average pizza place.
No. So I don't want to say my experience is better than average pizza place. So first of all, I believe that in Miami, in United States, and worldwide, you have very good pizza. I always say that we believe we are different. Starting with the pizza with my dough. So I build my own recipe with all the experience that I have it. And now it's a farm in Italy, mix it for me and ship it here in the United States.
So your flour comes special from Italy.
It's Chef Renato Viola flour.
Amazing.
And like your water,
Yeah.
I'm now a big fan, honestly.
Thank you.
I really recommended everybody in my industry to try it, and you're gonna see the difference. I try it and I talk because I have to prove things. I'm not just because somebody say me something, I believe it.
Of course.
So it's 2 weeks I drink your water, no headache, no wants, super happy. And
We were very intentional with the proprietary blend of electrolytes that went back into the water to actually give you hydration. Like a lot of waters, they take everything out, and so it might be a pure water, but then there's nothing in it for hydration. So then it's not really hydrating you. So our water actually hydrates you, and we've actually been getting a lot of Amazon reviews about people getting rid of headaches and hangovers and things like that. So
super happy.
Yes, sir.
And of course, after this talk, I like to see if we can have a collaboration where I like to send to all of my locations for our staff.
Yeah.
Because still I see them drink some energy drink that are not healthy. You know, I prefer water.
Well, when you go to the convenience store now and you look at the fridge, it's amazing at like, there's no water. It's all sugary drinks or energy drinks and caffeine drinks and everything else.
So the same we developed my flour with different mineral, you know, they make the pizza more crispy, everything very organic.
The crispiness, by the way, is something that you nailed. So I love the crispy crust, and you nailed it. Like,
so we do our dough, we let maturate the dough at least for 72 hours.
okay.
So very low amount of yeast. We have people that are intolerant to the yeast. They come to eat our pizza. Absolutely, we don't put sugar. We don't add sugar in the dough. First of all, because I don't believe so much in sugar.
Right.
It's good sugar.
Yeah,
I hate sugar, but not everywhere. Not in the sauce. How I told you, I have 2 kids. They eat my pizza 3 times a week. I want something healthy for that.
Yeah.
And my philosophy is that I never gonna give my guests something that I don't eat first and I don't give to my family. So we really eat pizza 3 times a week. And combined with a good food, I always want that our team member, our staff, feel part of the brand and share the energy we have, the customer service with our guests.
Yeah.
Because the life starts to be really fast, and Miami is one of the city that is good, but sometimes you see people a little bit frustrated or a little bit down. I want when they walk in Mr. One, we give them an experience.
Yep.
You know, and we try always our best to give them everything we have, you know, and to receive back maybe a smile for them, a thank you. And I believe we are the most.
It's amazing. Yeah, isn't it amazing that just by smiling, saying thank you, like being nice, being polite, it's like something that went out of style or something, and it's crazy because just being nice to your customers goes such a long way. And I've been to restaurants before where the food was amazing, but the service was shit. And you don't go back. Like, that's just a fact. But if you combine good service with great food or extraordinary food, then you're coming back every time. And that's one, I think you nailed it on that. What are some of the things that you coach your staff or teach your staff? How do you get that to resonate with your staff? Because ultimately you might want that, but you can't be at, how many locations do you have now?
12.
So you can't be at 12 locations at once. Like, I can't be at all 6 of my locations. So
not at the same time, yeah?
Not at the same time, right? Exactly.
But we like to.
So how do you do that? Like, what's some of your examples of that?
What I want that our guests feel when they come in our store, of course, to have a nice experience, but they have to understand that every store they go, we are consistent and transparent. And what I like, a lot of guests, they tell to me that we are also a safe place. They mean without surprise. We believe that people that come, they know how much they're gonna spend, what they're gonna have in change, and this means today be a safe place, you know, because sometimes you go out and you don't know what you're gonna order, how much you're gonna spend. So
right.
This is something that I really like, what I say, to be consistent. We build a commissary kitchen now.
A what kitchen?
A commissary kitchen.
Commissary kitchen.
Yes,
okay.
Commissary kitchen. That we make the production of our dough fresh daily, and we deliver it to our store.
Okay.
Plus, we decide in Miami to be corporate, because we can go around, not at the same time, but each day a different location.
Yeah.
Support our staff. And out of Miami, we decide to go in franchising with the formula of the franchising, because we believe that everything is black and white. You know what's going on between you and the franchisee,
mm-hmm.
but grow as a team, as a really family. I always say that we have to make money with the franchising, not on top of the franchising. So we change a little bit the game of the franchising game. So this is one of, they help me to grow consistent, is to choose the right operator. I believe the right operator in each store make the difference, because how you say, you can have the best food, the best pizza, but you don't have the right person.
Right.
You know, take care.
Do you find that to be challenging, like to find good people?
No, because believe me or no, we are lucky to be in Miami. We are lucky to be in Florida. I feel lucky and honored to be now United States, part of the United States.
Yeah.
Because really you have the opportunity here to find people from anywhere. I like different. I like everything that is different. You know.
Yeah.
I like talking with different people from different countries, share
Right.
mental mindset, share idea. It's not difficult. Some people they complain just because they like to complain. But believe me or no,
For sure.
you have to be the first one. Believe it.
Yeah.
You have to understand that good people, they still exist. Because I heard too much. No, but good people, they don't exist anymore. Don't trust people. I still trust people.
Yeah. And you also, what you project is what you get, right? So if you're projecting good, if you're projecting trust,
100%.
it comes back to you. And often if you stay in that space of complaining and all this negativity, then what do you think you're going to attract? You're going to attract that kind of energy. So I think the reason why you haven't really had much issues with like staff and stuff is because of you. It's because of your energy and what you're bringing to the table and what culture you've cultivated in this, Mr. O's Pizza. So O1, excuse me. And that's what, it's a reflection of you. So that's great.
A reflection of me in the beginning. After they're going to be a reflection of my team member.
Right.
Because I believe that if you want to grow, you cannot be alone.
No.
So you need people like you. And my father always say me, never do something to somebody that you don't want that somebody else do to you.
My dad used to tell me that too. And that's an old dad thing.
This is in my manual.
Yeah.
I have a manual, of course.
Yeah.
That, now it's everything digital with video, the good things.
Oh, that's great.
What I like to share, I hope also to expand a little bit because I'm still young and I still make a lot of mistakes. But the mistake they already make, I hope that somebody I can, how you say in English, I can maybe try they don't do the same mistake, you know? So I tell you, in my manual, I try to put everything of what I'm doing, all my mistakes, so I can share with all my staff. And when I talk about staff and team member, I talk about starting from the dishwasher, is like the dishwasher position is for me like the pizza chef, like the general manager, the director operator. For me, are all the same.
Have you read Kitchen Confidential?
No.
Oh, you got to read that. It's fun. It's wild.
I have to.
But you would appreciate it. Just his story is unbelievable. So
I like to share. I like to talk with people.
Yeah.
I like to talk with with our operator, with our franchising, and something I always tell to them that sometimes we have to lose $1 to make 1 cent. You know, for me, money for our business has to be a consequence of hard work. You cannot come in the hospitality business for money. The money will be a consequence because if you do this, I don't want to call it a job because it's not a job. This is a lifestyle.
Yep.
You know, every time they say, "Oh, chef, but this is your passion, be cooking." I say, "No, it's not my passion." They say, "What do you mean it's not my passion?" I say, hospitality cannot be a passion, cannot be a job. It's a lifestyle.
Yep.
I wake up in the morning, I'm a pizza chef. I go to sleep in the night, I'm a pizza chef. So it's not something that you can do for 8 hours a day. You know?
Right.
Every time they ask me, "Oh, chef, but how many hours you work a day, a week?" And of course, if you think about how many hours you spend, maybe in the store, in the office, 14, 15, 16.
Right.
But the other rest of the day, I spend to see how I can improve.
Exactly. It never shuts off. And that's coming from the owner and founder. Like for you, this is yours. Like this is your baby. So it never turns off. Like, and it's hard to explain that to people because they if you've never created something, then it's hard to wrap your head around it.
And maybe for me now, or for you, of course, also for you for the gym, for us, we think it's normal.
Yeah.
And it is not, And,
right. It's not normal.
And
it's not normal.
To realize that it's not for everybody.
Right.
And but I believe that still there are people like us that need the right support.
Yes.
All this young generation that I don't want to go wrong. Social media help everybody now. But also to
a certain degree, but social media can also hurt people. So because you get into the comparison game, and oftentimes instead of trying to become the best version of you, you're actually trying to become the best version of what you're watching and what you're seeing. And really what you're seeing and watching is the highlight reel of people's lives, not the reality of their lives. I mean, I know people posting on Instagram that are dead broke, but if you watch their Instagram, they look like they're making millions. And so it's oftentimes a fantasy that people are watching, but then that's what they compare. So then they think that that's what they need to be, when really, ultimately, our job is to be the best version of us. Like the best version that you can be, not comparing to other people. And so if you can be the best chef and the best business owner and the best entrepreneur that you can be, then that is supporting those around you. And then it influences them to be the best version of themselves. So in a nutshell.
Last week, I usually bi-weekly meeting with all our GM. I ask, guys, so let me ask you, what do you think is our bigger competitor? People start to say different type of name. I say, no, guys, everything is wrong. So who is the competitor? We don't have competitor, correct? This is also wrong. We have only one big competitor that we have to improve every day. What is? It's Mr. One.
Yep.
We have to work hard to improve ourselves, because the day we believe that we are the best, then we're going to start to fail.
Then you're going the opposite.
Yes.
And there is no such thing as best, because I always believe that you can't win in business and you can't be the best at business, because there's always some out there coming for you. Then secondly, once you reach, say, like where you think you're the best and the pinnacle, if you don't improve on that, then the only thing is to go down. Like you can't go anywhere else if you think you've arrived. I call it thinking you've arrived. Like that's what I find a lot of people, that they think they've made it and they think they've arrived. And so then they start acting a different way. Their ego gets in the way and they're like, I'm the best to ever do it and all this stuff. And you forget what got you to the point of thinking you arrived. And like most of the time, it's what got you there that you got to keep doing in order to maintain the success and keep the success and keep going. Because again, there's no such thing as winning at life or winning at business. It never stops. It never stops. If you stop doing all the things that got you to where you are today, your business would fail. So it's a daily thing. That's why I love No Days Off, is because you have to show up for yourself every single day. There are no days off on life. There's no days off on the gym. There's no days off on cooking. There's no days off on certain things like that. But the truth is, you can't take a day off on yourself and on the things that help you become a better version of yourself. You can't. If you shut that off, then you're going to go in the wrong direction. So tell me a little bit I want to hear a little bit about the struggle. You know what I mean? Like you had this massive success in Lincoln Road. Then now fast forward today, you have 12 locations. I'm assuming if you're franchising, are we going like 100 locations? Is that the next move or what?
I like always to work daily.
Okay.
We have a plan of expansion plan with this company, with this partner, but we're going to be focused in the next few years between Florida and Dallas and Texas.
Oh, perfect.
because
Good choice, by the way.
we believe in these two states.
Yeah.
And I know that I still miss a lot of experience to grow faster. We like to grow organic. Just to let you know, today, Mr. One is just me and my business partner. We don't have investor. I don't have investor. Growing in the right way. My goal is not to open 100, 1,000 locations. My goal is to be success with every single location.
Quality over quantity.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
So,
that's what we're doing too. So
I don't want to close it no one. The past company come make us crazy propose that, of course, if they are crazy, they look also interesting for young people or me 5 years ago that thanks God we refuse to expand too fast and go by our foot, make our mistake, but we can improve and keep going, So today we still have fun, and always between me and my business partner, we say, until we have fun, we enjoy, we keep going.
yeah.
The day Mr. One become a job for us,
Yeah, I agree. So tell me a little bit about going from one location to 12 locations, and were there any like major obstacles during that time? I'm sure there's many, but like give me like one of those like oh my God moments, because I know as every business has experienced them. Was there any one of those where you had to pivot, where you had to do something totally different, or where you had to start over, maybe like anything like that? It could have been, and I'll give you an example. Like we were opening up Doral. So when we were opening up Doral, we literally were like the next day we were about to have our grand opening. So we had passed all inspections, the turf was laid out and everything. And Doral's actually my only franchise location. I stopped franchising about 4 years ago, but they're still my only franchise. Shout out to Denise and Swan. So the day we're gonna open, they go back to check on something and it's underwater. 4 feet of water is covering the entire gym. So you can imagine, like the day before they opened, and it took them 2 years to get open, had to literally start over. And then it took another year to get open. So did you have any kind of moments like that? And by the way, they're still open today and still doing great. But it was one of those moments where it was like, you're either going to stay committed to what you said you were going to do, or you're going to quit, but I give them a lot of credit because they kept going.
Quit cannot be an option.
It cannot never be an option. Yeah.
Fail is not something that I can afford.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you play poker, but sometimes I play with my friend. I'm a guy, I'm all in. Mr. One.
Wait, say that again? You're a guy what?
I'm always in all in. I give always 100%.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Everything I have in Mr. One. I cannot afford the ball. There are people that can afford to fail. I'm not one of these guys. I like to be very transparent with you, because today I decide, I love it. One of the interviews I saw, she's very successful with Amanda.
Yeah.
Say, I want to go there and I want to be open myself. I like to be 100% myself, say everything that I really believe. Because sometimes, when you do interview, you'd say always a little bit what they want to hear, and you talk about yourself,
Right.
But in this interview, I like to be 100% myself. I don't know if everybody gonna like it, but
It doesn't matter.
no, it's matter. But at least maybe one of these say, "Wow, I can do it." This is what we want now. And there are moments that are difficult in this life, in this business, but I can't stop it. And also when we talk in our meeting today, say, "Oh, chef, well, we have this problem." I say, "No, this is not a problem. The life problem are different. This is a situation. We have to take care of this situation. I don't want to hear the word problem in our mentality.
We're gonna have to collaborate on something. The guy sounds like a mirror image of me. Like I love this.
I want that, and I cannot affordable to fail. If you one of the situation that open this location here in Wynwood, like you, 1 week we prepared the opening. And what happened? The hurricane is coming.
Yeah.
So 1 week before, ready to open. In this week, you have to prepare it to close it, with sandbag and everything.
Oh yeah.
And their time, the roof was not 100%. Something happened to this store. I don't know what's gonna happen. So maybe out of business or whatever. We invest everything.
Yeah.
And I pick my daughter 6 months to the daycare. My wife, we take the car and go to Atlanta. Everybody here, no sleep. I wish I have your water their time, But thanks God that nothing happened.
Yeah.
So I come back and I push myself more and more harder because go back before I like and talking about tattoo dreams without goal,
Dreams without goals. Yeah. Or
Just
just wishes.
correct.
Yeah.
But when you have your dream come true, then it's time to work harder. Because if you don't work harder, they're gonna go.
That's what I always say. Like, for me, it's been every single time I've reached a successful moment. That's when I accelerate. That's when I work even harder because I'm like, again, it goes back to like, I don't feel like I've ever arrived. Like when we opened this location, and I kid you not, I was designing the next location the very next day. Like, it's just, it's something that I can't explain, but it's like, I'm never satisfied with where I am. I'm always thinking about where I'm trying to go. I have tried to like bring that down a little bit and actually celebrate some wins because I don't think it's healthy to always be trying to do more and more and more. So I've kind of like attempted that. I'm still terrible at it, but
I'm like you.
Yeah.
But after your last talking with this Amanda was you said that we have to stop at some time and also see what we are already achieved and celebrate. This guy, nobody say.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying it. Whether or not I'm living it is two totally different things. I'm certainly, I need to get better at it. But at least I think one of the first steps is acknowledging it and being a little bit self-aware that you're a little obsessive on always doing more and doing more and doing more. And also too, I think having kids, has really helped me be in the moment and celebrate a win for him. Like now it's not even celebrating a win for me. It's like, I know for a fact I'm building a legacy for him. So it's like, I can celebrate with him now. So or my wife or, the family. So it's different, So, I want to know, I want to go back a little bit. So, because I know that you said you never quit and it's never an option, but like, give me some examples of that. I want you to go a little bit deeper with that because it sounds like you've had to like dig deep.
Was difficult moment. Also, sometimes you trust people that I'm a trust guy. Me and my business partner, 10 years together. And never 1 second, I don't trust him, because people say, no, but you have to look in your business, you have not to trust your business. So why you have a business partner?
Right.
I'm with him, I trust him 100%.
Yep.
This is me, can be good, can be bad, but at least I make my experience, Is in the beginning, with the new location and really if people don't visit it, the first Mr. One cannot understand. I lose people trusting us. I have people, the company, they want to not support us because leader is in an office building, But I like to show that if you don't stop at believe, work hard, be nice, lose the dollar today, just to do 1 cent, you know,
Yeah.
it's worth it. Keep going, you know.
How long was it when after the first one for the second one? How long? So 2014 was the first one, and then in 2016 you opened the second one.
In Brickell, I have to say thank you so much, Carlo Galan, and this is a guy you have to meet. He's 50. He's the owner of Dolores and Crazy About You.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's also our master franchising in Spain with Mr. Owan. It's amazing.
Amazing.
He come to us, he gave him love, and he gave us the opportunity to have a space in Dolores in Brickell. So he gave us this opportunity. He's this amazing guy. Inspired me also a lot. We opened the second one in Brickell, and of course we're gonna do good. We're gonna not go good because in South Beach, line every night,
right.
200 people. But I was a South Beach guy. So
did you live in South Beach too?
7 years.
Oh, okay. What area?
My wife heard.
What part of South Beach?
West Elm.
Okay, I was on Euclid.
Oh yeah, all the
for like years, and this teeny little apartment.
Correct. They talked me about. They was talking about Brickell. I don't know where is Brickell.
Yeah, what the heck is Brickell?
I don't have
right.
a car. I don't.
Yeah, if you don't have a car, it's trust. Right?
Yeah, a bicycle, a scooter. You know.
Yeah.
So say okay, let's go, and how we can be consistent. So I remember every morning, myself with other 2 chefs, 7 a.m. there, making 1,200 dough for 2 locations by hand.
Wait.
So they correct.
7 a.m. 1,200 pizzas, basically, like
pizza, yes.
the dough.
The dough.
How long does that take?
Well, we start at 7, we finish at 11:30. 3 hours and a half, you know. 1,200 ball by hand.
Wow.
I take my small truck refrigerator.
Yeah.
That we pay with a line of credit, me and my business partner. I take it to Brickell, you know, because I cannot afford to buy that somebody.
Like you can't
the dough.
You can't allow them to mess up your main. The dough is everything, right?
Be distract is very easy.
Yeah.
You know, the phone ring. You forgot to put the salt. So I don't know how I can improve this to be sure. So with the time, with one of the consulting that I make in India, there, and I'm still working there too, I meet these 3 engineers. So with these 3 engineers, we spend 6 months.
A what engineer?
Engineer, soft engineer. So they develop my software.
Oh, software engineer.
Software.
All right, sorry.
I tell you my English.
No, it's fine.
Good,
no, you were saying it right. I just didn't hear
it. We developed my software that now is part of the spiral mixer.
Ah, nice.
No mistake.
Okay.
And with the time, I developed my flour that everything is there, so nobody can make mistake. Today, the commissary kitchen, I don't make anymore, you know. And of course, I have professional equipment, so the divider and the rounder, they make the dough. They can make 1,000 ball now in 1 hour, you know. So I have just.
Where was that when you needed it, right? Like.
Was when I buy my first divider and. We fly in Vegas with my partner and this big expo we buy. When they arrive, I cry. Yeah.
I bet. That's amazing.
Yes, but if you today you think back, you say how you arrive here. I think it's something natural, you know. Mm-hmm. So you cannot plan what is the next step, because if you plan too much, it never always happen, and you can be disappointed and maybe. You think you fail and you give up, you know. So we go step by step, and everything happens is natural. Look at now, I'm talking with you, drink your water. I'm super happy. Yeah.
I love it. So are all 12 locations here in Miami?
No.
Okay.
5 are in Miami.
Okay.
We're gonna open Bay Harbor next month.
Oh, congratulations!
The
harbor's amazing. Y'all gonna you'll crush it there.
The location is ready.
Everybody has money there, so that's a good location.
Permit, you know how
Oh no, it
it's
takes
going,
forever.
yeah.
People have no idea from start to finish, especially in places like Miami. I mean, it takes a year to get open. Like you find the, and also too, I'm sure you've experienced this, like even the negotiation to get a signed lease it's like a 6 to 8 month process. Like this is what I love, and I'm sure you've dealt with this. You agree to an LOI. So letter of intent for people out there that don't know what an LOI is. So you agree to the LOI, you agree to the terms, and then they go to draft the lease and they send you the lease and it has nothing to do with the LOI. Everything in there is different. And you're like, I thought we agreed to this. And then you have to start over basically negotiations.
So I'm very happy that it's not only us.
No, it's
So
not
the
only
other
you.
people
It's
have the
everybody.
same issue, you know?
And I don't understand it. And I've never understood, and I will never understand it, the relationship between tenant and landlord. It's almost like they don't want you to succeed. It's weird. It's like you would think that they would want longevity. You would think that they would want a tenant for forever. But instead, they make it so difficult for you even just to get started. And then they're always on your ass about this, that, and another. And it's like, it's crazy.
Well,
So
we also, in this part, we was always very lucky. But also we're looking for always to the right landlord, because the landlord is everything.
everything,
At least
especially in the beginning.
The hospitality. If they don't know nothing about food, they don't gonna support you. They're gonna complain if you close a little bit late or you have a little bit smell of bakery. So we need landlord that they know about food and they're gonna support you. Because
Agree.
It's a teamwork, you know.
I always say, like, in the beginning of negotiations, I tell them who we are, what we're about, what we believe in, and I tell them up front, like, if you don't want us here and this is only a money grab, like you only want it because of the money, and you don't see the added value that we bring to the community,
correct,
then I don't want to be a part of this. Like I don't want to do it, because I believe that not only, yes, will we pay the rent on time and all that, yes, but I think also it's very important that they understand that we're bringing a community. You know, the gym business is a community of people. I mean, we have 15,000 to 20,000 visits a month. So you're talking about a lot of traffic going in and out of a beautiful building like this. And that should mean something, you know, for the surrounding area and something for the landlord. And your place, especially here in Wynwood, I mean, it is packed. So the Oasis should applaud you for that. That's bringing traffic to their building. It's bringing awareness to their establishment that you are renting, but it's not just what you're doing inside. It's also that traffic outside and that attention that it's bringing. Like every time I go by there, and this is something I wanted to ask you. So you have this section where you can like make your own, like you can almost become the chef,
school.
right?
The
Pizza school, yes. So talk about a little bit about that, because that looks really fun, especially for like parties and stuff like that.
This is a funny story.
Okay.
And I totally, before I say starting to be at the pizza school, I agree 100% with you. Community is everything, you know, and we are in the pizza business that is community.
Yeah.
And we are focused on pizza, and pizza is community. It's not fine dining that you need, you know, more traffic for far away, but pizza is a community.
Well, pizza is
community.
Pizza to me it's so community, because it's a food that you gather around, like, you know what I mean? Like you share, you buy multiple pizzas and you're all trying different things and you're sharing and you're like, it's an experience, like, you know?
This is what I want. So the pizza school.
Yeah.
When we open, before we open Wynwood, also 1 hour for permit and everything, we have this, we want also stay a little bit secret with the pizzeria. And we have this spot with the window in the front.
Yeah.
And with my business partner, we was thinking about what we're gonna do it. Cover a little bit the pizzeria. In their time, my wife was say, Renato, it's time you found an hobby, you know? Go to the gym, do something. You are working too much. You need something. I said,
Yeah.
You know what? Just right. Have the spot. Let me make the pizza school. And the pizza school started as my passion.
No way.
My hobby.
I'm sure that's not what your wife meant, though.
Correct. But,
She probably was like, I didn't mean for you to keep doing more pizza. She's like, I wanted you to go sailing or something.
Really, I really like what I'm doing.
I love it, though.
And I can share with the pizza school because everybody come, chef, tell me what is the secret. The
Right.
sauce is your secret.
They want the secret.
No,
Yeah.
The sauce is just tomato San Marzano, olive oil, and extra virgin. You know, I cannot believe. The dough is your secret. It's not the dough. The flour, yes, but the dough recipe you can find online now, you know. So, you know what? I'm going to come out with a pizza school where is a couple hours, 2 hours, 2.5 of experience where you're going to make your own dough from scratch. You
Sophia,
know?
have you done the pizza school yet? Well, we got to get you in the pizza school. So that's something definitely we'll connect.
We have Heather also here with us. She's part of the marketing. Yeah. We're gonna invite you with your family.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Fun, you know. So we're gonna show them how we do the pizza in Mr. One. That no secret.
Yeah.
You know? And a lot of people, I realize that they don't know how also do the dough. For us, maybe Italian, that we grow in the kitchen. So I'm from South Italy. So I literally grow in the kitchen with my parents, with my mother. We do everything in the kitchen in Italy. You know, we eat, we play, we make homework, we watch TV. The rest of the home is brand new. You know, I have this. I realized after 10 years I have a sofa. You know, because we do everything in the kitchen. So for us, it's normal.
Well, so I'm from the South, and my mom was a major cooker, and you're 100% correct. You live in the kitchen. Like you're always, that's where you hang out. That's where you, and our big meals was breakfast was like huge in our family. So my mom had that island, you know, where she'd do the pancakes on the island, the grill, you know, and had the big bucket there. And we would just, I mean, we were big boys then. And so we were, well, I mean, I'm still a big boy, but I was big then too. So, and we would just eat and eat and eat. But yeah, you're 100% right. The kitchen is where you hang. Like you got, that's the biggest hangout spot in your house.
So we have fun with them, and the first years, me and another coworker, we take care of all the class, and we make the first years 1,000 we call student.
Yeah.
Big success. People love it. So now we have with us another chef working with me. He have my same vision, the same passion.
Do you have any video of this?
Video, yes, of course.
Okay, cool. I was hoping yeah.
But I hope that I can invite you with your family.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Because the experience is an experience.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? It's nothing about become a pizza chef, because I see it's an material class. It's to have fun, have drink, meet other people, you know.
Right.
So it's fun. And people love it. We opened the second pizza school in Dallas.
Okay.
2 locations. We have 2 locations in Dallas. We opened the pizza school there because people ask there.
Yeah.
So we go twice a year, do class there, and it's fun. You know?
Do you like Dallas?
I love Dallas.
Dallas is nice. Yeah, we're trying to find a location in Dallas.
I'm very grateful the opportunity that United States give to me. So I like all part of United States. I cannot talk about it. The opportunity that give me. This is United States. They give you the opportunity to success, you know. I'm never gonna say it's the best country. We don't know. There are so much good country. I love Italian. I'm another Italian, 100%. But what I can guarantee that if you have a dream and you are a hard worker, United States is the right country to come. And I cannot talk. I love this country for the opportunity they give you.
Yeah,
the best one.
I could so see you in Brooklyn. I don't know why, but I just got back from Brooklyn, and I'm like seeing you in Brooklyn. So
when you go in Brooklyn, New York,
it just screams so like, you know, Italian pizza. Yes,
you're gonna absorb so much energy, you know, from these people. It's good.
It's a great area though. Like we stayed at the one hotel, the Brooklyn Bridge, one hotel right there in that area. A lot of walkability, a lot of just a lot of energy, a lot of people. To your point, a lot of different people, like, and that's why I love Miami too. Like, I love meeting people from different parts of the world, people from different ethnicities. You know, it's just fun. Like, it's fun to exchange dialogue with people that are different than you. Like, you learn something, you you experience something new. So it's really cool. That's what makes Miami and obviously New York so good.
The ambience is everything. You know,
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that my kids have the opportunity to grow, you know, with all this different language, different, you know, it's beautiful, Miami, and the ambience is everything. Another thing is always my mother say, let's see if I can translate in the right way. You have to spend time with people that you think are better than you, and you have to lose also money. I mean, that you have to also invest, you know, because these people, they give you also, you know, the energy. If you're gonna surround with negative people, with the time you're gonna become negative too. You go out in Miami now, everybody's super happy, good energy everywhere, you know, and
except today, it was like 105 today. Did y'all notice that? Today was like one of the hottest days in Miami.
Yeah, but
who cares? Miami, but it's still amazing.
I love Miami.
Yeah.
So people stay here. I heard somebody complain, oh, but it's too hot, it's too cold.
Well, that people just love to complain. That's just...
We have to change.
Yeah, we do. But it takes men like yourself, men like me to speak out and to... I think you can... when you live with intention, you can change the narrative. So like, just like you did when you got here, like you walked in with so much energy, regardless of what was going on with me and anything, like I met your energy, you know what I mean? Like your energy, I'm like, oh man, I got to meet his energy because it's strong, which is great. Like I love that. So keep being you, keep doing your thing.
I'm just me. I don't know what I'm doing, but
are we going to get you in the gym?
I have a surgery.
Because you look like you work out. You look like you work out a little bit.
I have to restart. My general manager from Coconut Grove, Julian, is coming here.
Okay.
He told me last time you have to come with me. I'm a little bit scary because I have a surgery 1 year ago to my back, so
I've broken my back twice, so there's no excuse. So
maybe we can talk.
Yeah, well, we got
how
you.
We can do it.
We'll do it the right way.
Because
you can eat more pizza if you work out.
I believe you need a balance in your life, and workout is helping also to performance better in your job.
One of the things you'll love about working out is what it does for this.
Yes, I agree.
There's actually, for me now that at where I am in my life, it's not for the six pack anymore. It's literally to create. It's to get more creativity, and working out literally immediately stimulates this in your brain, and it helps you with staying focused and also innovating and creating and then also mood. Like when we're in a good mood, we have a tendency to be better for those around us, right? And so when you're not feeling good and you're not feeling your best, then you tend to not be your best. And what working out does for me is it puts me in a better mood. So I'm able to, because what you're doing is you're putting stress on your body. So then when you walk into life and outside stresses happen, you're able to handle them better. Like I did an 8-minute cold plunge today. And as soon as I got out, a lot of the things that were weighing heavy on me literally just disappeared. And I didn't, that
it's natural.
It's natural. Like it's cold water, but it's a stressor, right? It's putting stress on your body to then take away from other stresses that you may be facing. And as a businessman and a business owner and a father and a husband, like you got a lot of stress on you, whether you know it or not. So
I describe myself not as a businessman, but as a pizza chef.
I'm a pizza chef.
I'm a pizza chef.
Yeah. An extraordinary pizza chef. Let's be different pizza chef.
One thing that maybe is not good, but I like to be stressed. Without the stress, I feel that I start to dead. Sometimes, and it's good to work out. Absolutely, I recommend to work out to go the stress out. But having stress is also helping growing. So
yes.
It means that you are busy and everything.
It's that pressure, like
correct, the pressure.
It doesn't necessarily have to be. It's not even a negative thing. It's just like I totally hear what you're saying because I love it. Like when
today.
The more
everybody-
responsibility, the more things going on, I actually thrive and I'm
Correct.
moving. When things are not happening, when things are like just kind of like going like this, I get like very antsy, and like I like it when there's 14 texts at 5 a.m. and you know like nonstop. That's fun for me. Like I love
If
it.
it's too easy, it's not fun.
Exactly, right.
It's not fun.
Challenge, it goes back to like challenges. Like,
I'm 41.
okay, I'm 45.
You look younger than me.
I turned 46
So
soon. It's crazy. It's weird.
and I don't feel that I have the right experience, you know, to talk to somebody younger than me. And maybe I have to start to change just a little bit because I make my mistake. So, and mistake is helping, you know, growing. And it's good I start to share more and more. And this is what I do already with all our team. And I always say them that, they have to work hard, you know. But I realized that this young generation, most of them, they use the word stress too much.
I'm so stressed out. They use burnout too a lot.
Another
I'm
thing,
so burned out. Like, what the heck does that
another
mean?
things that I don't understand, that all this message that social media, or they give you the motivator, you know, not the. I believe in motivation, but also
I don't.
Let me tell you also about the motivator. But they say, "Oh, be your own boss. Never work for somebody else." You can make experience to be your own boss. I was an employee for somebody else until 30, and still now I feel part of the rest of the staff of Mr. One. I don't feel that I'm the owner, you know. So they have to understand that what better opportunity to work for somebody that you can have as a mentor, but you don't have as a mentor, I don't know, Elon Musk. It's too high. Start with somebody near to you, you know. You are in the pizza business. Okay, let me see who is the best pizzeria. Let me ask there to have a job there. What position am I gonna have? Dishwasher, let me start at dishwasher. I can stay near the team of, you know, I can start to have the same mentality. I believe you have to grow in the community. We was talking about the community, and after go bigger. Now they're gonna see, of course, all these big entrepreneurs, they are working hard. They say, oh, okay, I wanted the yacht, I wanted this. They have this, you know. It's not like this. You have to start to work for somebody, make the experience, and then.
Can you say that again? Say that again louder. People really need to hear this. You're really speaking a lot of truth right now, because there's so much stuff out there on teaching this young generation that they can do it on their own. And ultimately, you didn't get to where you are today on your own. I didn't get to where I am on my own. And this whole like self-made and all that stuff, it's ludicrous. Like, everyone needs support. And then another thing too, and just to lean on what you just said, opportunity. You gotta start to pay attention to the opportunity given, and then work your ass off to show the person that gave you the opportunity that you're adding value to that. But a lot of people take opportunity for granted, and they don't see the opportunity in that moment. They're so worried about where they want to be that they're not seeing that if they cleaned the machine with excellence, if they did something more than was required with excellence, that is what will move them forward to the next raise in their job. Or like, you could start at the dishwasher and then end up at the sous chef or what have you. Like, there's steps. Everybody wants to skip steps. Like, you cannot skip steps in life. Like, you have to do the work, and then that gets you to the next job or what have you.
About the motivation.
Yeah. So
I believe in discipline and education. So
over motivation.
Yes.
So we have a saying on the wall here that says discipline over motivation.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And you know better than me, you are an athletic. And I can bet everything I have that every day, if you wake up and you work out, it's not for the motivation, it's for the discipline that you have, you know. They're champion. I like soccer. We talk about now Messi is coming here. Good for the city.
Amazing, right?
We believe that Messi every morning is motivated to wake up, training 10 hours a day, don't stay with their family, maybe 2-3 times a week.
Right.
It's normal.
Exactly.
And there is motivation. The rest is discipline.
Discipline.
He has the discipline. This is what I want to share with my co-worker, also team member. Guys, we need discipline. Discipline is very important, you know, because I'm also one of the guy. I love what I'm doing, but not every day. I do every day because I have discipline and education that God, my parents give it to me, you know, but the discipline is something that you have to own, you know, and it's very important in the life, having discipline. Without discipline, you cannot do it.
I agree. You know, discipline, basically the way I kind of coach our staff is that motivation is attached to emotions and feelings. Discipline is attached to the commitment of becoming better. So like, regardless of the emotions and feelings, because everybody wakes up or with an emotion or a feeling. And most of the time it's, I'm tired, I don't feel like it, whatever. But if you can wake up with a purpose and not waiting on that passion or motivation and just do it anyway. And then oftentimes if you move towards something, then that creates motivation. But if you stay waiting on motivation, that stillness, you're just gonna sit there all day. Like it's not, you're not doing anything to trigger it. And oftentimes you gotta move towards it. And whether it's making a pizza or going to a job or something, it doesn't matter what it is. It's like that the action that you put, the act of doing something is what gets you going. And then the more you train yourself to do that, that becomes a habit, which then it's just automatic. It's like you do it because it's just what you do. Like, it's like, I don't think we go through life going, oh, I have to take a shower today. You know what I mean? Like, you don't say that. You just take a shower, right? So in order to implement that in your work life or your relationships or things like that, you gotta put the action towards it. And then it becomes automatic. So anyways, that's, you know.
No, but it's very important that we have, it's our responsibility to try with these young people, you know, because I'm the first one that's wake up sometime in the morning. I don't have the motivation, but I stop it. I look in me in the mirror and I say, think about 10 years ago. You will pay everything what you have to be where you are now. And how many people, they are better than me, honestly, in my job, but they don't have the right opportunity in the right moment, you know?
Right.
And I have to respect these people, because the most wrong things we can do in the life is not respect the opportunity that the life give it to us. It's very important, you know? And this is where back to United States. United States give you the opportunity. We say in Italy, when the train pass, you have to keep it, you know? And they pass one time in your life.
Yeah.
And I say it's not true. In United States, they can pass every day, you know? But you have to keep it, grab it, you know? So it's very important, respect the opportunity that we have. I don't know how today we have 12 pizzeria. For me, it's the daily work, and I still keep going, you know? I don't think that my goal in the life to open 100, 1,000. I like to be in each community. They like to have Mr. O1, you know?
But I will say this, like, you wouldn't have 12 Mr. O1s if it wasn't for the consistent effort and the not quitting and the hard work. I mean, it's not by accident. And so, you know, like, give yourself some credit, because that's where it comes from. You know what I mean? Like, it's a phenomenal thing to listen, to do anything for a decade is tremendous. And, next year you'll be doing something for 10 years. That's a big deal, like, and again, it goes back to like celebrate it a little bit, because you've established something that's iconic. It really is. I mean, the reason why you're in the room is because everyone loves your pizza. Like, everyone talks about it, and you have a reputation. And I think reputation comes from experience, and it comes from people sharing their experience with you. And so you have a phenomenal reputation out there that, that everyone I've spoken to speaks very highly of you in not only what you've created, but just who you are as a person. And so, pat yourself on the back, because that's why you have 12 locations. It's the man you are, it's the commitment that you've made. And then now it's not stopping, and then wanting quality, to keep going,
Very important also that I share that without my business partner, I was not here. He support me 100%. He take care of all the bad part of the business.
Yeah.
Contract, lease, financial. My wife is working in the business too. She's the same thing. So they take all the
grunt work, right?
Can be the operator.
Yeah.
So Mr. One is not only me. It's me, my business partner, my wife, the rest of the team in the company. Is everybody us. But without my business partner, we are 10 years together. I'm a noisy guy. I know this. I'm a really 100% operate. In this room today is also our marketing director. If you're gonna talk with her in private, I don't think she's gonna talk so much good about my vision. I'm a guy don't like to discount the brand. I'm a guy that like to be transparent. I like to give. Without receive nothing. I don't expect nothing back. This is the most important. And if we are here today with 12 locations, it's also because we be lucky to choose the right partner operator for the franchising. Really, They make an amazing job. They believe in our vision, and it's not easy, because if you see my manual about the dollar lose to make 1 cent, it's really true.
Yeah.
We spend 3 weeks in a giveaway for opening. We invited people. We like to support the community. Very transparent. So whatever we're doing, honest price. It's not easy. Believe me.
Nothing's easy in business,
and I'm
for
not
sure.
Easy guy. Sometimes I don't know how my partner support me.
I can totally understand that. I'm definitely
you are the same.
I'm definitely not easy either. So I get stereotyped in that way too, and it's not too far off. So we're intense, it's like when you know for a fact, like when you mentioned vision, right? When you've seen where you're going, when you've seen it, but you have to do everything in your power to achieve it, then for us, it becomes an obsession to get there, to arrive. And then you will always see it differently than everybody else. You will see it in a different way. No one will see it like you ever. So like when I walk in here, and it's frustrating sometimes. Like when I walk in here, I can't just walk in here and just enjoy it. I walk in here and all of a sudden I start seeing that dumbbell's out of place. There's dust on that mirror. Someone spilt something there. The music isn't right. You see everything that's wrong with it instead of seeing everything that's right with it.
You can describe me. I don't know how you do it.
Because I understand, because you created something.
Only one. But we have to start to celebrate maybe soon.
Yes. Well, we got to give ourselves a break. And then, I love that you leaned into talking about your partner and your wife and Heather and like people that help you, because it is true though, as difficult as we are and as passionate as we are about what we do, if we didn't have phenomenal, extraordinary people around us, then we wouldn't be where we are today. Like it's impossible to get in a boat and start to paddle without help. Like, I just brought on Oscar. Like Oscar's been a phenomenal added value to the company. Like he's great. And I could go on and on, from people like my brother's wife, Christy, she does the grunt work. She does the things that no one sees. She's not getting the applause. She's not getting the trophy. But if she wasn't handling, she handles all the support, like, the support, cancellations, disgruntled customers, everything behind the scenes, behind the computer that no one sees, the phone calls, I want my money back, those kind of things. And if we didn't have people like that could handle that with the right attitude and just with extreme empathy and sympathy and kindness, then we wouldn't be where we are today. So shout out to all the people that do all the work behind the scenes as we sit here and get all the glory, like we get the news articles about us and stuff like that. But there's so many people, from sales managers to janitors to coaches to everybody, that add so much value, and I salute all of them. I try to do my best to give them the applause, but sometimes we get so busy we don't. And
we have an extraordinary team.
Oh, what?
We have an extraordinary team.
Yes.
I be here this week and pick up the water. So there was this girl, super nice. No easy anymore to find nice people around, how we say. And I asked for 10 cans. And she say, listen me, why you don't take the whole box R12? Price is better.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the right person, that we want in front of us when we go out.
Yes. Where'd you get the water at?
Here.
Oh, okay.
Your
store. Okay.
And yeah.
Was this recent? Today or?
I was 2 days ago.
Okay.
Possible.
What time?
I'm gonna tell you later.
All right. It might have been Christy. It might have been exactly what I just told you to. So.
Short girl.
No, she's taller. So
she was. By the way.
Yeah.
Super
Anyway.
Nice.
We have great people. So.
They always to our team this is also very important in our hospitality, that we give them all the tools to success, to be the best customer service. Because if I want you have to be the best server, the best manager, I have to give you also the right tools. The same with our pizza chef, where I say always that because I'm a pizza chef, I design all my kitchen, I design all our pizzeria, and I start always from the back house. I design first the kitchen.
Yeah.
All the rest of the space that we have gonna be for the guests. So we're gonna have a problem.
What's that?
Because I really like to talk with you. We're gonna spend too much time together.
No, I would love it, man.
And I'm a guy really working all and don't talk too much. But today I feel the home.
Yeah.
I feel I'm with the rest of my super team talking. Each other.
I love that's why I've been trying to expand even my audience. Like people probably wouldn't think that I'd want to talk to the salty donut owner and the Mr. 01 pizza, because fitness and pizza, but I'm not one of these people that food shame people. I don't believe in that. I don't think that's healthy. And there's nothing wrong with pizza. There's nothing wrong with donuts. There's it's more about balance, self-control. It's don't eat 2 large pizzas by yourself. Now I'll just go ahead and tell you I can eat one of your larges by myself, but I do it maybe once every 3 weeks, something like that. But I want to talk a little bit about so where did the star-shaped pizza come from, and why does it taste so daggone good? I feel like it's better than your regular pizza. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's so good. And I love the shape and the so talk about, is that your favorite, Sophia? Sophie?
I really like it.
Yeah.
Especially, what's it called? I like to get it with veggies on it.
Oh, very good. Sir Michelle. So
it's so good. It's so good.
Maybe the style is also a pizza that is easy to share, and we present our pizza first of all in a stand in the middle of the table. We strongly recommend always to share between the table.
Yes.
So they can have different type of pie of pizza in the same day and have more fun, So the star pizza I create when I participate one of international competition that was in Monte Carlo
Okay.
a long time ago. I believe in 2000.
F1 was just in Monte Carlo, right? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
On
Unfortunately, not good for the Ferrari, but let's see next year. And the judge was creativity and testing. And I have to coming out with something that has to be creative.
creative. Yeah.
Sorry, thank you to help me. But also fast to execute, because I see a lot of my co-worker, other pizza chef, they spend maybe 20 minutes to prepare the pizza, and it's okay. But I always say, okay, if I'm gonna present that, I want also something that after I can do it in the pizzeria.
Right.
It has to be fast, because pizza is also fast. I coming out with this pizza with a star, where is a mix between a calzone and a pizza, and of course the cheese that we used here in Mr. One is with is an half and half, between whole milk and skimmed milk.
Wait, say that part again.
The cheese, we're starting with the cheese that we use. Is with whole milk and skimmed milk.
Okay.
So it's less fat, because
Okay.
Miami people, how you know better than me, they want also looking good, So it's very important to choose always the right ingredients. Mr. One was only fresh ingredients. We don't have freezer. Everything is fresh.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
No, except, and we don't fry nothing. Nothing fries you can find in Mr. One. We have only pizza, because I'm a pizza chef. I'm not a chef that can operate a real kitchen.
Right.
200 person per night. No sugar in nothing. We imported the best ingredients from Italy, like the prosciutto crudo di Parma, the olive oil, the speck, the flour, and we like always partner with local producer, because it's very important, also to support the community.
Yes.
And fresh. And people and guests realize that, I can eat this pizza, how you say, all the entire pie. That for us Italian is normal, and I saw we have guests that come also 3-4 times a week, and they're good shaping.
Yeah,
Not like
yeah.
you, but they're still good shaping,
Yeah.
and I'm very happy about this, And the star is, let's say, our bestseller
Okay.
pizza that we recommended, because it's different, like the pizza that we have with the coffee or with the ginger,
Yeah.
We want people that push a little bit themselves to try something.
Right.
And if you don't like it, because maybe you don't like it, call the manager, we're gonna change you the pizza, we're gonna refund you the money, but we won't push the people try something different, So
What is your favorite pizza? Is that? I'm sure that's a hard
I'm
question.
a pizza
though.
guy.
Yeah.
I love pizza in general. I go to eat also other pizza.
Yeah.
Not only Mr. One.
Okay.
Because I like pizza. And now, this week, my favorite, I go always, is the star Beckham.
Okay.
We nominate for David Beckham.
Yep.
So he was also one of our guests. And we asked him if we can make him a pizza with his name. He liked it, and of course, he's from England, so we have to put bacon, ranch.
I love it. I would say that's probably one of my favorites too. Yeah.
Or
Because I'm a big meat eater, so.
the Star Carlos every week. I'm today I ate the ginger before come here. I eat pizza every day. Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah.
I love it. Well, you look great, so it's not that's another success story right there, that you can eat pizza every day.
Eat pizza every day, but I try always to balance with no fries, healthy. For me, pizza is healthy. You know?
Well, it's and especially the way you do it.
Yeah.
The way you do it, it is healthy. So
with the right ingredients, because
Right.
you can have 10 different type of prosciutto, 1,000 different type of cheese. So it's very important to select the right, toppings that you put in your pizza.
yeah,
And make the difference, and people understand. I
Right.
always say, because today everybody can understand a good quality meal.
Oh
You
yeah.
know? That was maybe not 20 years ago. People say, oh, people don't understand that. No, it's not like this. People know. People feel it.
Yeah.
You know? So it's very important. Also, the dough that we give out is 100% matured. So your stomach don't have to work, out, and you feel very light.
Yeah. You're right. Like, it's interesting because when I eat your star pizza, like, you don't feel like, normally you feel like it's just like,
Because the flour is not mature.
yeah, say like a Papa John's or a Domino or something like that, you feel like, ugh, like you feel gross, like, and no offense, but I mean, that's
No
just,
offense,
that's, yeah,
I
I mean,
respect
that
their business.
respect for sure. I mean, what an extraordinary business, but there's definitely a difference between the ingredients for sure. So
The ingredients is also use it and know how to use it in the right way.
yeah,
I've become with the old style. I learn with other master pizza chef.
Okay.
But when I'm gonna start to ask them, why you don't put the yeast with the salt together? And the answer was, because my teacher say me like this. Okay, and other question, they don't have.
they don't really know. They just,
No, just
they're
because
just doing
they
it
tell
because
that
someone
and
told
was
them to do
worth
it. Right.
And I'm always the guy say, okay, if I do something, first of all, I have to know what I'm doing.
Right.
And if you have knowledge what you're doing, then you can improve. Because if you don't have knowledge what you're doing, how you
100%.
can improve yourself,
Yeah.
know? So, and this makes us different, It's really that people feel very light. I see now so much family with kids
Yeah.
coming, and they say, 2 days ago in Coconut Grove, a lady with his other husband stopped at me, and she has a kid 4 years ago. 4 years.
Okay.
You see this girl? Yes. I don't remember. She wasn't eating pizza in my belly. In South Beach,
That's
So
amazing.
It's amazing.
That's those are great moments. We've had so many legacy babies here, where, and here's the thing, not like married couples that have a baby, people that meet each other
Wow.
here, then they get married, then they have a baby. That's what I mean by legacy baby. Like, literally they meet at the gym, they get married, and then they have a baby. It's amazing. And I love those stories.
The only things that I don't like to have multiple locations. I be honest. I love it. It's beautiful. But before with Ollie South Beach, I was literally 7 days, the opening, the closing,
Right.
inside there. I see every my guests.
It's more intimate.
Intimate.
You meet it's different. It's definitely. I had one location for 11 years before my. So I mean, it was like.
See everybody every day.
Everybody, 5 a.m. till 11 p.m. at night, like nonstop, and definitely, you miss those moments. But you also, like, for me, I mean, I wouldn't want to go back, to be honest.
No.
Like, I like where I am now.
Me too.
Yeah.
But this is the only part that I miss, because I always say that if we are here also talking, is thanks to our guests.
Yeah.
That the people we are not.
Well, your customers are who you make you, Well, so
they're not customer, They're guests.
Yes.
We have
Yes.
to see them as a guest.
Yes. Well, we're the host,
For
they're
me, from South Italy, the guest is the most important
I love that.
things. We have to treat them part of the family.
Yeah.
This is what I want. For me, when you come in, I don't see just dollar coming in.
Of course
I
not,
see
right.
Somebody that won't come in my house, and I want you have to feel the part of me.
Right.
Because Mr. One is my house. So this is what I want. If you ever, let me go to Mr. One, I feel part, a safety place.
Yep. That's another reason why you are where you are. So, all right. So I want you to do me a favor. Pick a word on your arm and tell me like why it's on there. And that's how we're going to end this. So I want you to pick any word that you have on your arm and anyone, and then tell me why you have it on there.
I have, of course, I have everything, really. But everything we talk today, I have it here. Happiness is very important. More than healthy, for me, happiness is more important. Because I saw so much people healthy and they are not happy, and people unfortunately they are not healthy or they have an issue, they're more happy than these people. But the word I'm gonna pick today is love Manu.
What is it?
Love Manu.
Love
Manu is the nickname of my wife. She's Manuela.
Okay.
Without her, the support, man.
Aw.
25 years together.
Amazing.
I was 17, she was 14.
Wow.
And she support me 100%. She give up everything she has, you know, she make university to support me. She's part of she support 100%. I think you are the same. Your wife is the key of the family, you know.
Yes.
Everything is go around your wife because you are focused in your business.
You're right.
But if it's not for these people, for at least for me, for my wife, they push me sometime also and take care of all the rest. I cannot do what I like really do, you know. So I pick Love Manu.
That's beautiful.
My wife, and
they're the one person that can like put us in our place too, you know. They can remind us when we're being a little crazy.
Because you know, found the real love in our job is not easy because really we spend so much time what we like to do. But I'm so glad she enjoyed the company. She's working with us in the office. Our kids grow in Mr. One.
Yeah.
Literally, my daughter, she has a room in the office.
I love it.
You know, we have a room in the office before.
Yeah.
You know, that we create, me and my business partner, we renovate it just because my wife can be there because, of course, she's a trust person and she handles, you know, the financial part with my business partner, so very important. And yeah, thanks to her and yeah, this is the word.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Well, man, I really appreciate this.
No, thank you to having
And
me
we
here.
definitely got to stay in touch and anything I can do to help. And I would love to get you in here especially when you come to your Wynwood location, you gotta stop in and let's get you in here.
My general manager already pushed me, give me the right time.
Yeah.
I promise for sure. One thing I like to share with everybody is not because you are here. I don't like be always transparent and honest, but try the water, guys. With me, it's working. Maybe not with you, cannot maybe work with her. I strongly have to give a shot. I'm gonna share
Soon
with
available at Mr. 01. So
very good, very good. So far, I'm very happy.
Thank you.
Thank you really to having me here.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.